everybody.
Hi, guys.
And welcome to our very first official episode of Pub Draw. This is a show where I'm going to try and be the student.
Yep.
I'm Marisha Ray, by the way.
You are going to be
Hello.
the student, in fact.
Yeah.
You are.
And it's a draw-along show, and I'm going to try and learn with our wonderful teacher, Babs Tarr, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so this season, Babs is going to teach me all of the basics of drawing, and the goal for all of us is to be able to draw a unique D&D character by the end of this season.
Yeah, your own character, or to be able to actually draw the characters from Critical Role.
Yeah.
So
join. Yeah, it's such
do
an
it.
amazing community. So
Yeah.
join us.
Yes.
Now this will include lessons on drawing different races, costuming, and body form. And from time to time, we will be tagging in other CR castmates so they can get a crash course in the basics.
It's gonna be very fun.
And also give like a refresher for me and the rest of us,
Yeah.
because as you've said in the past,
Practice makes perfect.
practice, practice, practice.
Yep.
But first, I am so stoked about this, you guys. For our very first episode of Pub Draw, we are so excited to announce that we are sponsored.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Who's sponsoring us, Marisha?
Well, this episode and every episode, Babs Tarr,
What?
of Pub Draw will be brought to you by our fantastic sponsor, Wacom.
Yes.
Which, okay, if you don't know about Wacom, they make
awesome.
these amazing artist tablets. For 35 years, Wacom has been making pen technology and products for artists pretty much of all levels.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're like a beginner just starting out, they've got some cool stuff. Or if you're a pro like Babs, she's got this big Boss Mac Daddy 24-inch Cintiq.
Yeah.
They pretty much have something for everybody.
And I own all three at home. I like own every level at home.
See, she's got it covered. Yeah. You're like a Wacom store
Yeah.
flagship.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I can show you.
Now, here on Pub Draw, I am going to be working up to this beautiful Cintiq 16 from Wacom. It's brand new.
Yep.
It's like a starter version of this thing.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of intimidating if you're like me. But this is
Doable.
This is doable.
bite
This is
size.
awesome. It's
Yeah,
it's great
great.
for hobbyists and beginners. It's awesome. Or yeah, if you're upgrading from like a pen tablet like Bamboo or Intuos, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a little seamless experience. But yeah. And you are using the 24-inch,
which I love.
which is awesome. It's got like this amazing 4K screen. It's all color balanced.
Yeah.
It looks like paper. It's incredible.
Yeah, I enjoy this size a lot because I have a lot of real estate, so I could like put my Netflix in the corner and my reference picture here and have my working space over here and then history and
Oh my God,
my
you
whole
can put
setup.
Netflix on. That's so, well, yeah. It's a computer.
Computer.
It's amazing. But yeah, all Wacom tablets and displays work with any computer. They
Yep.
work with Mac or PC, desktop or laptop. And the Intuos Pen, those little tablets, these guys, they all come with it. It also comes with painting software built in, so you can kind of get started right out of the box.
Yeah.
It's great. Anyway,
That's awesome. That's new.
Yeah.
They used to not do that.
yeah, it's so cool. It's so great. You can learn a lot more at Wacom, you can learn a lot more at critroll.com/Wacom to learn all about their products and their pins and where you can get them.
Yes.
Also Amazon. You can always get things on Amazon. A big thanks to Wacom for supporting this show and for really supporting creatives everywhere. I feel like they're so great about that. Thank you, Wacom, for making this happen.
Thank you. Oh, what else? So we got some stuff.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Later in this episode, we will be doing a giveaway in chat of this beast, the brand new Wacom Intuos. And this is what we were talking about earlier, that's got the built-in programs, the art programs,
That's
and you
awesome.
just, it's like the tablet, so you can draw on your PC,
Yeah.
but you have this little like pen and tablet
Or Mac.
tablet situation.
Either one.
Or Mac.
Yeah.
So we're going to be giving those away. And then also at the end of the show, we are going to be telling you how you can win one of these Cintiq 16s by submitting drawings. We're giving them away.
That's
how
crazy.
cool is that?
That's crazy.
Thanks, welcome. But you have to submit your drawing by going along with us. So if you weren't incentivized to draw with us before,
now
you should draw along.
You might get a pro tool.
You might get a pro tool. And then you'd be legit. Anyway, so yeah, thank you. Whoop, whoop. It's fine.
They're very tough.
It's in a box. It's great. Anyway, let's get started. Babs, you tell me what you're going to be teaching me.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot like the Everything is Content first episode, because I know all of you here probably, maybe some of you already watched that, or some of you are new, but either way, y'all gotta practice.
Yeah, and start with the basics. We figured we would just start clean, start fresh.
Yeah, like if people were to watch this series from episode 1 to the last one of the season, hopefully you'll be able to draw your character by the end of it and be proud of it.
So cool.
So that's the goal. That's the overall goal of the season, is to I want you guys to be able to draw like a bust, grayscale drawing of your character. I had we'll see. I had some ideas about some little gifts, or maybe like a D&D sheet where there's like a space.
Doing it on the sheet.
Yeah, so have a space where you can draw and use that one when you're playing and stuff. Or you can be able to submit fan art to the show.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm excited. And then that's today, and then that's the overall season. And then I got you some tools.
Yeah, tell me what we're working with. Because I know you're very passionate about making sure that pretty much anyone can jump in no matter what.
Yeah, and so I have this thing, but when I first started out, I was just like you guys, with a little kid or an adult, and I just have pen and paper. So I got. This is what we use at the Everything is Content, which is the most basic mechanical pencil, and tools don't make the artist, practice makes the artist. So this is what I'm going to start Marisha out with today, but also nice tools are just fun, and shopping's fun. So I also got you some other items. Oh, sorry, here they are. These are kind of my favorite pens and pencils.
Cute.
To use when I'm drawing, and then these I might let you use today. These are really great erasers. So I'll start out with those because we are going to use those today.
And these are colored pencils.
Yeah, so a couple of them are colored. This is called non-photo blue. So you can draw with this and then scan it, and you can make the photo blue erase. So you can do underdrawing, and when you scan it, it'll erase really cleanly.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I can teach you that maybe toward the end of the season, how to scan stuff in and go over that kind of thing. And maybe color digitally. We'll see how the season goes. We'll see. But yeah, I love this. This is great for underdrawing, and then you can use pencil on top or marker or whatever, your ink or whatever. And that's just great for underdrawing.
Cool. Non-photo blue.
Non-photo blue
That's
pencil.
Rad.
This brand of pencil, Tombos, are very good lead pencils. I got you a 2B and a 6B and a 2H. So one is a harder lead, so if you go ahead and doodle and test those out. So one's a soft lead, 6B I think is the softer one.
Oh yeah.
Does it feel very buttery to draw with?
It does. Ooh, wow.
And it's crazy dark. So that one's really good.
Yeah, it's crumbly.
Mm-hmm. That one's really good for really expressive stuff, and we might get into that if we ever do life drawing and stuff like that. But that one's really fun and dark, but it's not forgiving, so I'm not going to start you out with that one. But it's just one of my favorite tools in my toolbox. And that one's a little harder, right?
Yeah.
So that was the 6B Tombow pencil.
And 2H.
And 2H is the harder one. So that one's erases a little easier. It's you draw lighter with that. That's a good sketching one.
2H, like a number 2 pencil, that we used in school, basically.
Yeah, cool. Kinda. Yeah.
But with a fancy H.
Which is fancy.
After it.
More fancy, no eraser.
Cool.
And then these erasers are awesome. You can get these in any art store too. These I'm gonna let you use today. So,
it's like a pencil, but it's
just
an
more
eraser.
precision erasing. So like, it's better than this, which kind of is harder to be more precise.
Right.
So that's like level 1. Sorry, I'm not helping the camera guy here, waving it around. And then this is a real tiny one, so that's like really baby level tiny.
Shut up! Look at this, you guys.
Isn't that great?
How
so when
cool.
I'm sketching and I'm cleaning up and polishing and stuff, and like I need to get that little shine in the middle of the iris or whatever, like that's the one to use. So I love those. Those are my favorite tools. I'm only starting out with the sketching tools right now, and as we go, I'll introduce you guys to like inking and maybe watercolor and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll see how you do.
Watercolor.
We'll see how you do.
Oh my God, so excited.
Okay. Yeah, I've got one of these These are my favorite type of sharpeners to sharpen those pencils that need it.
And they look cute.
These are just tools. These are fun. They're nice to have. You don't need them to draw, guys. Like we had so many submissions from the Everything in Content episode. That was so fun.
My heart so
I was
much.
like crying.
So good. Yeah, just computer paper.
Yeah, and people
too.
being like, I've never drawn before, and I like my drawing, and da-da-da, first time ever.
And like some of those first timers were
really
great.
Good.
Yeah.
It's
like,
it just goes to show you, once you like learn the rules, which I'm about to teach you guys, like you just gotta apply time and practice, and you'll get there.
Yeah.
But like somebody submitted something on envelope, like she just grabbed whatever she had around, and like you guys totally don't need these tools. They're really nice to have, and I can't have Marisha on a TV show drawing on computer paper.
Producer Max
like,
won't allow it.
He won't let me do it. Which is what I would make her do, but that's fine.
That's okay.
I'm going to be using this just because I think it's going to be really quick for me to bring stuff up and show you stuff versus me drawing it along with you last episode. And this way I can be like, hey, this is what I'm making you do. And then I'll show you what your end product's gonna look like, so you know, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, like the reasoning why I'm asking you to do what you're doing.
Right.
Which I think will be good for you guys and Marisha to see all together.
Yeah, for sure. And get to show off that fancy Cintiq.
Oh my gosh, so this is, this is what Marisha did last time.
My bow, my smudgy bow.
Which turned out so, like, I was very surprised. I was so surprised and proud, and I'm excited to see what day 2 brings.
Day 2, and today we decided we're gonna try
not to hover over you as much. We'll see.
I'm probably gonna need the hovering.
I'm gonna do over here.
I need your presence. Be close to me.
I'll help you, but eventually you're gonna have to do it on your own, Marisha.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a hover just 10% less this episode, just a little bit less, because I know some of you guys are new and you're gonna need a step-by-step too. But I have it prepped up here, and then I'll go over there and fix any weird wonky stuff that you've got going on if we need to.
And we talked about, are we gonna try for keyleth today?
Yeah, we could do keyleth today.
Okay. Mix it up a bit.
If we could show my computer real quick, I'll show you guys kind of this bone structure that I've been starting. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's great. So this is our base. This is a head. This is going to be a head straight on. And then we'll add this guy. I'm going to call him Scary Terry.
Don't be creeping, Scary Terry.
This is your base. This is a base head. This is the ratios and all this stuff. I'll like go over and draw it with you again as a reminder and for everybody else. And but on top of this, you could do bow. You could do Kiki.
Oh.
And you could even do a grog.
Look at that grog.
Like once you have that skeleton, Scary Terry skeleton down, like you can build anyone you want on top of. And like
underneath, we're all Scary Terry.
We're all Scary Terry underneath. But yeah, and once you guys know the basics, you can push and pull those to manipulate it to draw whatever character you want. So like, you know, Knott's proportions might be more like, you know, like this.
Yeah.
You know, like she might have like a wider face. So, but we'll go over that as we go on. I've got one of our episodes we'll do, once I teach you guys the basic default human stuff, we'll manipulate that into
Yeah.
doing like other D&D races, and then like we'll get into costuming and classes and.
Sam's excited to join. He told me.
He is really.
Putting it on camera.
Oh my god,
so
I feel like
everyone
he's
knows.
gonna be hard to wrangle to be good on the episode. Hopefully that'll be
No,
good.
he'll be great. He's not as difficult as he is in games sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
No,
I'm
he's not
excited.
difficult at all. He's
And
great.
Travis came in today and said he's gonna kick my butt drawing, so that's gonna be
He's in the chat.
real fun episode.
I'm so excited.
Bring it on, Travis.
Oh,
That's fine. That happens sometimes. So we'll call these your scrap pieces of paper. So
okay. Should I use these?
yeah, put one
I
out
can
in
go
case they
the
need
other
it. No, listen,
way.
I can't
That's-
believe they doodled
that's
underneath this. This is a forever treasure. We can't. We're gonna show this at the
treasure.
end of the season, and then you're drawing at the end of that episode, and it's gonna be amazing. And if you guys stick with this, I guarantee you'll have
Man.
burly drawings by the end of the season.
Should have put that in the art gallery this weekend. I don't know what you're talking about.
well.
It's great.
Maybe eventually. Okay. Scrap piece. Yeah,
the
we can
outside.
use this as your scrap piece over there. So
Okay.
if you need to
Oh,
doodle
I
or
see.
whatever, like sketch down an idea.
Got ya.
There's something I might try to have you guys do today as a warm-up. Actually, we'll use that for that. So here we go. Get your pencils out. Get whatever paper you got.
Ready your pencils?
There's something that new beginners do, and I call it hairy lines. Where you're very like timid and you kind of draw these like furry lines, and it's because you're too scared to make a line. And I'm gonna do a little warm-up exercise today with you that
Okay.
hopefully will help with that.
I see what you mean.
And
That's
it's just
funny.
like drawing circles. So I'll just do like this. Just do a bunch of those.
Just do a bunch of those?
Yeah, and I know it seems really dumb,
Okay.
but like hopefully that motion will help translate this and
I
maybe
see.
correct a little bit of that hairiness. But it's just like kind of get your wrist in the motion.
It's a warm-up.
It's a warm up.
It's just like
your
how
vocal
vocal warm-ups.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was
So
gonna
hopefully
say.
this will just like
Just doing your scales.
loosen you up. How long did they
You
make
can
me do
do-
this in art school? I
Oh my
don't
gosh.
remember.
Let's do vocal warm-ups while we do circle warm-ups.
I'll let you do that. Is that really one? I'll let you do those. Those are good. Those are all you. Yeah, okay, so good enough. I think we did those longer in art school, but hopefully that'll just like, we'll see how your line work is today. Maybe that helped, maybe it didn't. Maybe I was supposed to let you do that for 5 minutes.
It's kind of therapeutic.
Yeah, just like no pressure. I think we're gonna try to make bold lines, guys. You don't have to show this if you don't want to, but hopefully you'll want to show these off at the end of the episode. Warmed up. Okay. Vocally and
Exactly.
drawing wise. So I don't know if you guys remember, but we're gonna do this circle.
Starting with a circle.
Starting with a circle.
Okay. And try not to do hairy lines.
Try not to do hairy lines, but if it helps you, then do it, because this is episode 1. Oh my gosh, already so hairless. I love it.
Babs.
No, you're great.
Babs, I'm doing it.
You did
Okay,
it.
wait. It's getting flat. It's getting a flat circle. Do I fix the circle now?
I would fix it.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be.
Once again, if it's in your heart,
It's in your
your
heart.
heart tells you it's a janky circle.
You gotta fix it.
Fix the janky.
And like, I don't know, like maybe if you guys if you're really nervous about drawing the circle correctly, like I just found this here. You could just like,
What?
yeah, just steal a cup or whatever if you got something around.
You're telling me the artists cheat?
Well, if you're learning, yeah.
You're
And like, you can see my circle on the screen, like it's not exactly hairless, but I've got the shape basically down. So that's pretty good.
It's not bad, right?
You got the circle.
I got a circle.
And I got you a little ruler. This is my ruler at
Yes.
home, so it's like a little not pretty, but
It's love.
just in case you want to be a little more precious about your your headlines that we're gonna do. So next, after the circle, you're gonna do that X down the middle. So you wanna do an X here and here.
Okay. I'm gonna cheat.
So I'll turn this off and do a new one with you guys. I'm gonna let, see, I'm not hovering, but you got it kind of. So
Is it down the
here's my
center?
circle.
It's kind of down the center.
And then I can cheat a little bit and have this be a straight line by pressing shift. Okay.
Ooh. Is that sort of straight?
Dude, it's perfect.
Okay.
It's underdrawing. All this isn't underdrawing. This is just the bones you're gonna build your drawing on top of. So by no means do you have to like, feel so precious about this that, it'll stop you or you feel bad about yourself already. That's like not what this is about. This is just to help you guide. They're guidelines.
Let's not feel bad about ourselves, everybody.
Not yet. We've only drawn a circle and a cross, so let's not do that. Okay, so you got your circle.
Okay.
Looking great.
Looking good. Feeling
We're gonna add a little chin to that.
good. Right. Chin time.
Now, like if you're drawing your character at home, maybe they have like a broader chin. Or if you're gonna draw Keyleth like today, like I'm gonna give her a little pointy elf chin. Yeah.
Yeah, because did Grog have a big
Yeah,
fatty?
Grog had a big square jaw.
Right.
So like his is more like, we'll do red. We did Grog's like this, and that's not even his real chin. Like it's probably over here, and then I drew the beard out a little bit.
Yeah. Cool.
And then like Bo's is like this shape. We'll do, so hers is more like this. And then I gave Keyleth more of a, where's Kiki? I gave Kiki a little pointier one.
Cute.
She has a cute little elf chin.
Yeah.
So those are our chins.
Okay. Chin time.
What does your D&D character look like? Or if you're gonna draw Kiki, like get ready to do a little cute pointy thing. I say like, let's all draw Kiki together today. If you're feeling really bold, by all means, do your character. But if I was in class with you.
You're getting hairy, Babs.
Oh no, that's okay. Don't even bother erasing it, don't even bother.
Okay.
Or
Is this?
I would bring this out, down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna draw outside that circle. We're adding the chin right now. That's great. And maybe give her point it up. Pointy, cute little pointy chin. Elfie chin.
Cute elfie chin.
Is that as far as I got? That's crazy. Okay.
Is that a long chin? I'm feeling long about it.
It is kind of long.
Okay.
I would
shorten her up a little.
Yeah, because if you think about it, this line right here is going to be the eyeballs, and your eyes are in the middle of your head, which I know it doesn't feels like they're above, but if you hold your eyes up and you do this, and then you measure to here, it's about the same. So it's like half. So you kind of want to keep that line
like kind of in your back of your head, right?
That's like going to be the thing.
How's that kind of better?
That's much better. And I brought you this fat eraser today for speed reasons. So erase that hairy other one.
Cool. This music's groovy.
I do. I love it. Okay, let me catch up to you.
Okay, let's see. You got these. Oh. Kind of like go off. I like your off the circle movements.
Oh yeah, so like have your hand guide down. And like I'm just doing that number right there. Kind of use it to I think, me as an illustrator, like one of the things I'm known for is like kind of my line weight and my line work. And part of that is making these big, long, confident strokes. So.
And not hairy.
Not hairy. But you know, they're like a little hairy, but I'm talking about these like timid ones where you're like.
Yeah.
But you guys are starting out, so that's fine. But if you can fight it, try to just keep it in the back of your mind, like, I'm going to graduate from these eventually, but this is what I'm going to do right now. I think that's fine too.
We're going to graduate from Harry Line School together.
Yes. Let's see.
Just over the course of time.
See, my chin even feels too long.
Once
so
you
I'm
have
gonna
these
move
awesome
this.
erasers, it's hard to go back.
Yeah, it's great. It's just It's just faster. I recently switched from like that eraser to like some other brand on a watercolor drawing I was doing, and I like erased it with this other eraser I'd found that wasn't this like Strattler one, and it like put this waxy residue on top, so when I went to watercolor it like sat on top for like a second. It didn't quite act like it should have, and I was like, shit.
Interesting.
So sometimes tools do matter, but not right now.
Or betray you.
Not right now, guys.
Not right now.
Right now we're learning basics.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got that down.
It's not too bad. It looks good on camera.
Yeah, and right there.
And right there.
Kiki. So once we have that, we're gonna add all this good scary Terry stuff.
Okay. Scary Terry time.
So
So,
let's see. Oh, let's do one more line down here because that's gonna be the mouth. So it's like where the bottom of the circle is and kind of like the tip of your jaw. So like that's gonna be your mouth. So just like right down here. Just like aim for the bottom of the circle. This is also, again, just a general rule of thumb, not like law, but it's gonna be a guide. It's gonna be like, the mouth should hang around this vicinity right here, either above or below or right where it hits.
okay.
Okay, scary Terry.
Scary Terry time.
So like this is what we're gonna draw. I'll do it with you in a second. I'm just showing the good people here who we're gonna meet in a second. And then, but on top of that, we're gonna build our whole character. So there's a reason, there's a method to the madness. So let's add them up. All of this is broken down into ways where you can, I'll do it on this one since it's my one I'm drawing with you guys. So I gotta add that line too. So Scary Terry will begin now. We're gonna add some eyeballs. I'm gonna move mine down
So you had those like.
a little bit.
Oh, right, because you were like, we
I
can
made my
adjust.
chin. Yeah, you can adjust if it
Let's
doesn't look right to you.
adjust.
My gut is telling me
I'm gonna adjust down a little as well.
do it. My gut is telling me a
feels
little
better.
lower, so that's what I'm gonna do. So you wanna add some eyeballs in, and that's what this line is. So I start out with, maybe I'll do a different color.
So, like, how do you develop your gut, though? Like that art, just time.
I think it's like
once again.
practice and like kind of having a critical eye, you know, and following your gut. Like you kind of even had it episode 1. You were like, that doesn't feel right to me, and I'm like, by all means, fix it then.
Yeah.
That's like, and some people get there and just be like, I don't know what to do, but play with it, attack it, see what happens. If it's already not feeling good to you, like adjusting it can't possibly make it any worse. I mean, it could, but I think you got to put in the pencil miles anyway. So just like fix it if you think.
When
so.
you are drawing
Yeah.
someone, so it's like, you know, when we're drawing Keyleth and you see this, can you sort of visualize on top what is
Yeah.
coming? And that's how you.
Yeah, well,
it?
I don't do this. I don't do this
Anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
what I do something similar where I'll do like this maybe, but I'll just jump straight. Like if I'm doing it myself,
So fast.
that's like my version.
Yeah.
And I'll do this little tilt down because it's just more expressive. But for you guys to get here,
In time.
you gotta learn the basics before you can like manipulate.
It's amazing. It's looks like we've sped it up, but that's just real time.
I could do a kiki. You know, I don't know. So There's so like, I do a version of that, but just a faster
version.
light
Like a base,
one.
yeah, basicer.
Yeah, for sure. And if
A basic bitch, Scary Terry.
and that's like straight on, which I could do in my sleep without any underdrawing by now.
Yeah.
But if it's like a funky angle, so like I'm teaching you guys that circle. But you can basically rotate the face any angle with that circle depending on where you draw that middle line and that eye line. So like I could do the middle line down that way and the eye line down this way, put an eyebrow here.
And then you just follow that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and have you like looking over here and add that chin down there. But I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit of this in episode 2. This is like advanced stuff, but
It's coming.
we'll see. But you know, if you move that around, you can,
They all look like sewing mannequins.
yeah, they're very
Naked
basic.
sewing mannequins.
They are. And some of my art books I was like reading up on because I was like, how do I teach what I've already just like been doing without thinking for a really long time?
Yeah.
And they're basically calling these things mannequins. Well, Kiki,
Cool.
we'll delete these because I don't need them.
Okay, so we
Okay.
have our lines now. Back to our Scary Terry.
Scary Terry. So what you want to do is kind of like do halfway between this way and halfway between this way. And that's like kind of where you're going to put the eyeball.
Okay.
That's going to be the pupil. That's going to be the middle of the eye. So just eyeball it. I think you guys know more than you think by naturally eyeballing stuff. So like just go for it in the middle. So I'm going to do it over here and
Got a
over
beady
here.
eyes, Scary Terry.
Yep, that's fine.
He's been living down swamp a little bit too long.
And then
He's a little paranoid all the time. That's
gonna
Scary
just-
Terry.
do the eyeball kind of on top of that. Do the circle in the middle.
What's
Yeah.
wrong, Scary?
So scary. Okay, and then we're gonna do a line down the
You
middle
look afraid.
from where that eye dot is.
Oh, a line from the. Oh, okay.
This is
okay,
gonna
okay,
show
okay,
you
okay.
where your mouth kind of starts and ends. So if you look at your own face, if you do like this, this, and this, your middle of your eyeball kind of falls. There's an invisible line to where your mouth is. And then this will also tell you where your ears are. Do you remember that from the other episode? So like if you smile, your bottom of your ears are the corners of your smile.
Oh yeah. All
And then
those.
your eyes are the top of your ears. So like if you guys are you're out somewhere and you can't watch this episode and you need to practice, you got all the answers right there on your face. Just feel around.
It's like we're becoming our own Scary Terrys.
Yeah,
By like,
we are totally.
where's our pupils?
So that's gonna give us an idea of these are ratios and guides to build the face on top of.
It's
And-
interesting too because they use a lot of this stuff when they teach you makeup.
Really?
Too. Like
Oh yeah.
like where your brow arches are and like, you know.
That just seems, I don't know. It seems, I remember going to a makeup person and her telling me that. But say, you know, your arch is supposed to be like this way and this way, but couldn't it be also here or here or here?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
What, like where does
Yeah,
it?
it can, yeah.
I guess if you hit anywhere around there, it's appropriate, but I just draw whatever I want.
The show.
So there's Scary Terry, and then that'll be kind of like the mouth. We're gonna do the nose.
Okay.
So
yes.
I would just kind of like lightly scratch in. Like I think I want
It's
Tila's
where
nose to be like around here, and then draw the
way.
triangle from there. So the top of the triangle, which is gonna be the bridge of your nose right here. We're gonna draw down and kind of
this
end
is-
it around where that was.
this is just getting to our Scary Terry,
Yeah.
more or less.
Yeah, we're just putting in the building blocks to build her face on top of.
Oh no, Scary. Possum get in the trash again, Scary Terry. Know how you hate possums.
I can't wait for this to turn into Keyleth and not Scary Terry anymore.
That's yeah, right. It kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And again, like, this is basic human nose, but you could do a fat one, you know, for a fur bulg or whatever.
Yeah.
Or a long, skinny one, or whatever you want, whatever your character and your heart tells you, but you need some kind of shape there as an idea.
Is my nose short? Is it too short?
No, it's very cute.
That nose.
What? No, it's fine.
But thank you for thinking my nose is cute too.
But this is also fine.
Okay, this is
If
fine.
anything, it's maybe really close to the mouth, but it's just an underdrawing.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
And like we can move that mouth down there. Like it's just a guide.
Okay.
It's just a guide.
Just a guide. Just a guide.
So I think we almost got our Scary Terry. I think let's add some neck or something maybe. Where it is? Oh my God, did I delete original Scary Terry? No, there he is.
OG Scary Terry.
Okay, Leia, let's throw in our ears.
Okay.
So like we know where those fall.
Right. So.
Then your eye line and the bottom of your ears.
Kind of right in the middle, right, of your
Yeah.
eyes.
And you've got the lines that are already showing you.
Just right.
Scary Terry. Okay.
And Keyleth's gonna have pointy elf ears.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you have your basic human ears, which would stop kind of where the eyes would land, but yeah, we're gonna have cute elf ears. So those are really up to your taste of what you like elf ears to be.
look
This
like.
is where it's fantasy, so you guys can do whatever you want. Like those ones you can buy are like cute and small.
Right.
I kind of like doing them a little bit longer and like kind of elegant and maybe like a little bit of a curve to them.
Cute. Cute.
So yes.
Have you seen those surgeries where people can augment their ears to make them pointy?
Yeah, I've seen that. That's crazy.
It's pretty intense.
That's pretty intense. Man, the things they can do today.
What would you do if like Laura showed up one day and she just was living her full fantasy?
Her full fantasy? I'd be proud of her.
Yeah.
I'd be like, girl, you
Get
live
it.
your truth.
Yeah.
You live your elfin truth. If anyone in the cast would actually get something done, who would it be?
To look more like an elf?
Or like to look more like anything. Anything else? Taliesin.
Probably, yeah, maybe Taliesin. I was like, probably Taliesin or me,
Oh yeah?
but I don't think I would do anything.
Yeah.
I would just be most likely. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
dared
yeah.
me or caught me on a whim,
Would you get
I'm
some elf
easily
ears?
dared. But I don't know, that's expensive. I don't know. I wouldn't want to commit to that,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
'Cause you can just glue on elf ears.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Taliesin.
Taliesin, yeah, he would do something fun.
Anyway.
He's looking great. They're looking
Yeah.
great. Okay,
Mouth
so
time.
there's your thing. Yeah, we could,
Kinda
it's around here.
experiment.
Let's just do a little suggestion
Okay,
of
so
where
I might
it
have to
be.
drop mine down.
Yeah,
maybe to,
drop
like,
it down. I think that's
here.
great.
Ish. And then you just, it's like a little line, right? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
And then we kind of go from there, right?
I'm gonna leave, it's gonna be our underdrawing. So
Okay.
don't worry about polishing up the mouth right now. That's
Okay.
like where it's gonna sit. That's a guide.
Okay.
That's where it feels right. That's where we're gonna put it. It's gonna be around there somewhere.
Cool.
Okay, next
Key.
step. Now that we have Scary Terry, we can do some line work. I'm gonna use this one because it's a little more polished than the one. Well, no, I think that one's fine. Delete this.
I love your inner monologue. Just
This is my brain on the inside when I don't have to say it out loud to you guys. We're gonna flatten that, and then I'm gonna do some inking with you. Let's add a neck. Let's add a neck on Scary Terry real quick.
Sure.
So
That would be unfair to Scary Terry.
she probably has a very like slender, long
Long
elven neck. So I'm gonna just continue right down the line from her eyeballs.
Oh,
And
cool. Okay.
The neck, like the head, the head's like a circle. The neck's gonna be like a cylinder. So like you kind of want to keep this in mind while you're drawing that it's gonna be like this kind of form. Like I know it's not really gonna show too much in y'all
No,
skill
that's
level right
cool,
now, but
though.
I think it's good for you guys to challenge yourselves to think of this not flat,
Yeah.
you know, right now. And then you're gonna want to do these like lines on your throat, these like muscles. And those are basically this like triangle shape. And then
Yeah,
it kind of
those
comes
weird,
down
like-
to where this is.
Whatever these are.
Yeah, clavicles, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the answer to that. So
I'm
like
good with anatomy.
the neck bone is connected to the clavicle bone or something, you know, like. Okay.
They're hairy. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's
I really need
like
to
they're way
apologize.
less hairy than the old.
Very
I don't know where the
less.
other one went, but they're way less hairy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look.
You can
It's
tell.
already better.
You can tell the ones that you did. and the ones,
I was like, you know what? They're not too bad down
Yeah. like it's distinct where yours start and mine stops. Okay.
I just learned you can do more with less eventually, you know?
Sure.
But this is already way better.
Yeah.
You're already more confident.
I shouldn't do the cylinders, right? Should I do?
No, don't bother.
Okay.
That's just for you guys to think about. But yeah, so do that little V.
That V comes down really far, it looks like.
Well, then your neck's a little long. But you know what? It's an elephant.
so
We can
that's
always, this is just, again, our underdrawing, so we can always adjust it as we go.
There we go. That's less janky.
Yeah, and you could easily just like move that neck up by, you know, and then just ignoring this situation.
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry,
like just
Scary Terry.
look at your drawing as you go along and have like a little bit of a critical eye and like how's that neck feel? How do those ears feel? Is that mouth too long? Is it too short? Is it too small? Is it too big? Like think about it as you go along. That's looking pretty
Scary Terry
good.
looking a little alien.
Scary Terry, alien Scary Terry.
Got a very limber, very lithe neck. Scary Terry.
All right. Let's see. And now we're ready to do our tighter drawing.
Okay.
We're gonna do sketch.
Now it's getting like real.
Now it's getting real.
Okay.
I hope I'm not moving too fast for you guys at home.
No. Is everyone? Do we need to take this moment, everyone, to assess?
How are your Scary Terrys looking,
Yeah.
everyone?
Are we all feeling good about letting Scary Terry into our lives?
Let's make this cute lip.
Okay.
I can't look at it anymore. I usually start out with the eyeball or the eyebrow. So versus bow, I would give her a more furrowed situation.
Bow.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'd lower her eyebrow and make it like very close to her eyes and make them kind of like, you know, she's not open to you. She's not open to the world. Her eyes are squinty and
she's
like
got the
judging.
Clint Eastwood squint for sure.
Yeah. But
Judgy, yeah.
Kiki's just real cute.
Yeah.
Wide-eyed. She's been
Seeing
through
the
stuff,
world.
but she hasn't let it harden her
Yeah.
too much.
Still seeing the world for the first time.
Yeah. So we're gonna give her a little bit more brighter eyed. So I would do,
Kind of following the circle a little bit more.
yeah, follow the circle. Give her a little wing eye.
So you're just kind of like writing the ah! My pencil!
Before we sketch, why don't you erase some of that and make it a little lighter?
Okay.
So like not totally, but you know, leave enough so you can like kind of see like
it
a
a little
guide.
bit more. Okay.
Yeah.
Up here as well.
Yeah, everywhere,
everywhere.
the whole thing.
Okay.
Which feels like we're erasing all that work we just did, but you're gonna still see it.
Art is temporary.
Art is
Babs,
temporary.
You know,
You can't be precious about it.
It doesn't last forever. Sometimes you just gotta get rid of the scary Terry that's in your life.
You guys, I'm gonna teach you guys my style, which is like a little bit more cartoony. You could find other tutorials. Like basically they're gonna teach you that basic stuff we just did before this moment. But
Yeah, it seems like this is kind of the universal way to
pretty
start.
Universal. But from here on out is like very stylistic, and you guys can mimic me, or you could come up with your own or practice your own. But when I was younger, I definitely copied a lot of people first, like I was learning.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't claim it as your own. Just, I think that's important to say, especially this day and age where everyone's like posting everything. So just like give credit if you got inspiration from something
somewhere.
else.
Yeah. And
post it and share it and be like, you know, I saw this great piece. I tried to mimic this style. I love this artist, da da da.
Yeah.
But today, like, I'm just gonna show you my default, and you can draw along with us in that way.
Yeah.
And you know what I did.
Like finding all those, trying other styles and trying how other people do it, you'll find your own.
Yeah, like some of my biggest influences are like Bruce Timm, which does Batman, the old school Batman cartoon, Batman the Animated Series, and like Jamie Hewlett, which is the guy who draws the gorillas and invented Tank Girl.
Yeah.
And those guys are kind of like my favorite, and if you smash them together and throw in anime, it's kind of my art style.
I think he watches the show.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's really
he's
cool.
Familiar with Critical Role. Yeah. Anyway. I know. I did the same thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I just got 10% more nervous now. What if he decides to watch his? No, he doesn't need to watch the show. Anyway. What if he does? What if he does though? What if he wants to come on the show and then teach me how to draw?
Oh my God, that'd be so cool.
I would die. So anyway, that's kind of a little speech about that.
Now that I have Babs fangirling.
Yes. Now I don't remember what I was talking about.
Eyeballs.
Yeah.
Is this still too much?
Yeah, I would do as much as you can.
Okay.
You guys at home too. Try to erase away some of that underdrawing. Because of lead is lead, you're still gonna see some of that come through.
But she doesn't need.
But this is just gonna save you some headaches later, I think.
Right, when you're not wanting to kind of erase around your good work.
And then next week, we'll post a little supply list. So if you want to go to the art store and you're feeling saucy and you want to participate, I probably will start having you use this like blue one and then draw on top of that. It's just like you can only get so dark with this blue one.
Yeah. We want to make sure the folks at home.
And we could probably skip this like erasey bit step with that, but by no means, again, you guys, like tools, by no means do you need it to learn. It's just a perk. It's just icing, but it's not the substance.
It's not the cake.
It's not the cake. This is the cake. We're doing the cake.
Okay.
Great, and you can see your underdrawing stuff, so you know what you're gonna do and stuff. I would even do these too. Let's just do those. Yeah, why not?
The pupils. Scary Terry is just a faded, distant memory now.
Yes. Bye, Scary Terry. Good riddance. Okay. It's not in my cute wheelhouse.
Cool.
Here we go. Okay, so eyelashes, just for simplification purposes, you want to do make them one big fat one.
Okay.
So we're gonna do one big fat one, and then I'm following along the eyeball. I'm trying to make it match the other side the best I can. This is one of the reasons I rarely do straight on, is because you have to get the other side as good as, the left side as good as the right side, which is always tricky. Even for a seasoned pro, like myself.
Yeah, trying to go for that symmetry.
Yeah.
But I mean, people aren't symmetrical.
They are symmetrical, it's true. That's not real life. I think it's one of the reasons I always do this like crookedy smile too, because it's just like
Easier that way?
it's easier and it's more real and has a lot of personality.
So she's got kind of like a nice Kat Von D eyeliner
Yeah.
rockin'.
And we can tone that down or add more later, but we're just gonna start out with that. Yeah.
Cute, cute, cute.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this. You know when you get there. Looks pretty good.
Clean up. I got into her eyeball a little bit.
You like those new erasers, huh? Aren't those great?
They're so fun.
You can get in real tight and make this end pointy with this little guy right here.
So cool. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Okay, great. And now I'm gonna do the pupil next, and then we'll add that bottom one. So I'm kind of considering that red point as kind of a center, but by no means does that need to be the pupil. In fact, I'm gonna have her. Oh, sorry, I just went so fast.
No, you're good.
I'm just saying, like, don't, depending on what your eyeball is, like, it's just a guide. So you don't feel like you have to make, because that's on the paper already, you have to make that, like, the center of her eye. Like, if I did that, she would look, like, crazy.
Yeah. She'd have too much Scary Terry peeking in.
Did you know that the smaller the pupil, the more manic the character looks? So if you want to do somebody kind of evil, kind of crazy, give them like a really tiny pupil.
Sure, that makes total sense.
Yeah. But
You see so many like kind of villainy characters like that actually. Yeah.
If you give them like a nice normal one, it's like a little more friendly.
They're trusting.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's just unnerving enough.
If you do one of these, it's really not going to be good. Okay. Anyway. So I'm just gonna do a little circle here, maybe more of an oval, cause I love anime.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up on. This kind of influenced my style a whole lot. How are we doing on time? I don't remember where the timer is.
Oh yeah. How are we doing on? Hang on. I'll tell you. Oh, it's 5:52. So we've been doing this for about 50 minutes. We're all right.
Oh geez. 50. That means we have 10 more minutes?
Yeah, but we've got time.
Go over.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're fine.
Okay.
We're on Twitch. We can.
I know. I was like,
we can experiment.
we're going so fast this episode. I'm so proud. Like, no, not
It does
even.
feel like we were going faster.
Yeah.
But maybe we're not. I don't know. Is this?
No, it's great.
Am I focusing too much on this?
No, I think you can do whatever you want. You follow your gut and just fix it as we go.
Okay.
Like drawings are.
Don't get too
precious. Like if you feel like it's not great,
okay.
fix it. But for the purposes of the show, we're gonna
Like
just
move
have to
on.
keep going.
Okay.
But
That's the thing, like,
use
don't get
that.
but yeah.
If you're feeling like, oh, I don't like that, just fix it. If it doesn't look good, just adjust it. Play with it until it looks right. Let's do one of these pupil boys.
So
I
kind of
have it going underneath the eye a little bit.
Cool.
So like if you were to draw this whole eyeball, it would be going under. It's just more natural, like nobody walks around like this unless they're like really upset
only get,
or scared or something. So you want to like kind of cover up the top of the eye, iris, right? Iris a little bit. I'm gonna do it over here.
We know human bodies.
I just draw it, okay? I just draw the things. I don't need to know
I'm not a
the
doctor,
names.
okay?
I went to art school. Trying to match it. I'm making it harder this week because it's like a known fact that if you draw eyes to the side, it's like a little bit easier. So I'm challenging you guys this week to look straight on. But if it's not looking right and you guys don't feel like it's looking great, just do the eyeballs to the side. Just move them over a little bit. I'll do them real quick as an example.
Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, those are huge. Those are huge.
Should I bring them down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like,
She's not-
you drew the irises the size of the eyeball, which is fine.
She had some of Caduceus's magic mushrooms.
She has some good. She's like really ready to like
Real
absorb the world.
dilated.
I'm gonna do these side eyes for you guys because it might be a little bit easier. Maybe we'll do that again. Would you want to do the side eyes again?
No, I want to be challenged,
let's do
Babs.
the challenge. Let's do it.
You never back down from an eyeball challenge.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little half circle. And you kind of want to try to stay in line with this outline of this eyeball underneath. So like instead of doing this like this, the iris wraps around that sphere that is the eyeball. So I'm gonna make it more of an oval. So that would be the whole iris if I were to
Right.
show an X-ray version. And then just erase that away, and that's like how the eyeball would like sit in there. Same thing with this one. So that might be a little bit easier for some of you guys. So do both, or if one, follow your gut. And one looks better than the other. No, that's fine. I think that's pretty
better?
good.
Okay. Oh no. She got droopy eye. There we go. Okay.
Let me look at this one straight on. We'll cross that bridge when we get. Let's just keep going. I feel like this one might be going straight, and this one's like hanging out over here a little bit. But
Yeah.
you know what? You don't need to erase the whole thing. I think you just need to erase some of this bit on the edge.
Yeah.
There.
And then this feels like it's just a little. That's not okay. That's a little better. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Right?
you can adjust it as you go. Like I would maybe bring this like lid down a little bit, just a little.
Cool.
Yeah. Jeez, that's just gut stuff right
Spin.
there. I'm just using my gut with that. I wouldn't even know how to like.
Describe.
Describe,
Once again,
but
it's just like reps at bat.
Yeah, practice. Little adjustments like that makes all the difference, especially since like eyes in your face is so expressive, and like the littlest thing
Little ways,
changes how that character's feeling.
See, her eyes also feel far apart from each other, but maybe that's just because she doesn't have a nose yet.
I think once we fill it out, it's going to
won't
be
be so bad.
fine.
Okay.
And even if it does, we can make her eyes bigger and kind of fill in that space.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be okay. From my gut, looking at that right now, I
Not.
think it's okay.
Okay.
But let's see. Let's keep going, and we can always take it from there. So like, I'm going to make her bottom lid a little bit lower, so she's a little more wide-eyed than Bo.
Right, because Bo had that kind of, like you said, the almond eye kind of
Yeah,
squint.
Bo's a little more squintier. If I were to,
She's a little angry at the world all the time.
we'll do Bo over here. We'll do contrast and compare.
That's so cool. This antique, so fancy.
So fancy. I've been using these for forever.
Yeah, you said you had one at home, like your big one is a little bit older, right?
Yeah, it's a
like
few years
3
older, and then I have, like, honestly, the one I use the most is my Intuos, and I just like sit on my couch and I draw on my couch.
Just with a little pad.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, because anything to make it not feel like work, so I'll put on Netflix and draw while I'm chilling on the couch.
How's that? Is she? Is she too thick? In her, that's not too bad.
See, I just fixed my own drawing because I had one pupil up being hitting the lash, and then the other was hanging out down there, and that's not. It would definitely be lower down here. If the one isn't hitting it really, the other one's not going to hit it too much either.
So when you're going, you kind of have the pupils like once again kind of up here, right?
Yeah.
Kinda...
Yeah, like I have her, if you're like looking straight on, I have her like kind of like this. And
Oh, look
that
at
your lid kind of like covers up your eye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. When in doubt, stare at a friend's eyeballs.
Stare at friend's eyeball, have a mirror. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen animators tables.
They always have mirrors.
Always have mirrors because they're doing the same thing we are,
All
feeling
the
their
time.
faces and looking at the camera and trying to be like, this is how you
to
do
do
the
it.
thing.
Kind of.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
she
not
looks
too bad.
really cute.
She's got eyeballs now.
She looks really cute.
Okay, well, you all at home, fix your eyes, work on this, work on your underdrawing. It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
Let's do it.
Now, we are giving away, thank you, Wacom, amazing sponsorship, one of these Wacom Intuos. This is brand new. This is the Intuos S, I believe. Yeah. Plug it in, get it. Oh, it's not the Intuos X S?
Better one.
Oh, it's a better one. Okay. Well, this is what you're getting.
All
it's
the
great.
products are amazing.
All the
but
products
this
are
one-
amazing.
this
But
one's
this is
more money.
more amazing.
No, it's also it's amazing too.
Anyway, moving on. If you would like to participate, this is similar to the giveaways that we do on Critical Role. You guys are all familiar. I'm about to give you a keyword. Only enter it once. If you enter it more than once, you will be disqualified. Right now, the offer is only good for residents of the United States and Canada, excluding Quebec. Sorry, Quebec.
Sorry, Quebec.
For the official rules, follow the link in the chat or go to critroll.com. The keyword is crown. CROWN, that you wear on the heads that you are currently drawing. Keep an eye out on your whispers, and we will close the contest and announce a winner in about 5 minutes or so. So get at it, chat.
Get your way.
And we're gonna finish our drawings while that happens.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. So I got eyeballs.
Sweet.
Feeling pretty good about that.
I moved on to the chin, just for funsies.
So
While you're
you're
doing
just
that.
kind of drawing
not
this
too
out.
complex,
Pretty.
yeah. Just kind of use your guide and do like a harder, less hairy line.
Less hairy line.
Be bold. Be bold with your marks. She's so cute already.
Yeah. Miss my Kiki.
It was so fun this weekend.
Oh, I'm so glad you came.
It was really fun.
Oh, I
We got
can't
to see
wait.
all the old school characters this weekend at the live show. I got to go to the live one. It was
Yes.
It was
and
a
the art
blast.
show was amazing.
it was a blast.
Got to meet all of our amazing artists.
The art show also so fun.
So good.
Great. And the neck, just go
Oh,
along
now
your
neck.
underdrawing and go to town. You did such a good. Once your underdrawing gets really tight, you do a good job with that. Like adding all this stuff shouldn't be so good.
I keep making the lead too long, I
No,
think.
maybe you know what? I'm gonna graduate you. I'm gonna graduate
Graduate
you
time.
for this. Yeah. Try the 6B because you keep breaking that tiny lead.
Okay.
I would go over the chin and the neck real quick with that one
Oh, okay.
because it's gonna give you a bolder
Oh,
line.
yeah, like that.
Yeah. So like the way that mechanical pencil only kind of will give you a thin line. And since this is Marisha's like technically her second lesson, I'm gonna graduate her to this bigger line. And I'm letting her do that on the outside because these are like bolder edges and you're gonna want those to be
More pronounced.
more pronounced because they're on the outside. And then I might switch you back to that the mechanical pencil for the mouth and the nose because it's like more delicate
Thinner.
features.
Cool.
But like now, since that's in your hand already, let's do the ears with it.
Okay.
So I'll do it too.
Oh, look at those little ponytails.
So what we basically did, we took the size of a normal ear and added a little point to the top to make the elf ear. Now we'll go over more in depth, kind of race characteristics, D&D race characteristics, and characteristics in a future episode, or if we have somebody on the episode, a guest that, you know, their character might be like a different race, like, we'll kind of delve deeper into that.
This ear got so much thicker. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna follow my heart.
Fix it. Yeah. Oh, it's so cute.
I don't know why I just tried to use my left hand.
See, that one doesn't erase so good.
It doesn't.
That's another reason why I was like, you don't get that one yet. But you know what? That's
Not
fine.
too bad though. Not too bad.
Practice
It's just
makes perfect.
A little shadow.
And we can fill in, like, a lot of art is like fixing mistakes and happy accidents like that. So like later on, maybe we won't have time today, but if you do a background, you can just like make it a dark background, or like when you do her hair, like you can put that in shadow or something,
right.
and like hide that.
Give her a
sand.
little ear cuff.
Yeah, put some spirals or something around there.
Cute.
But yeah, like don't beat yourself up if you mess up like stuff like that. You can always fix it.
I turned around and your ears are like crazy.
Yeah, okay, so the inside, just some real simple shapes, basic shapes. I'll erase these, or I'll turn this off. What I basically do, let me get a red pen, I'll draw over it. I'll do this kind of line from the top, and then I'll do this little bump here, and then kind of gopping around to go on this inside one, and then a little hook there.
It's like a little kidney bean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is kind of the shape I'm doing.
Do this.
It's 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3 stroke, 4
stroke. Okay, so stroke, and then stroke again.
Yep. And like,
And then stroke again.
yeah, you're kind of running out of real estate, so you just adjust like for the shape of your ear that you drew. Yeah, that's great. And then do another little
like,
C shape.
Kind of, a little C shape.
But I would flip it up.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then C shape upwards.
Long shape. C.
Oh, yep, that.
Is it there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I smudged it when I erased, but it's fine.
Yeah, so let's use a softer pencil for the other side. Now that we're going to an interior.
I got graduated and then quickly demoted.
It's just so dark in there now. Okay, there we go.
That's better.
But again, like I would have done that. I should have done that earlier, but I wasn't watching you super hard. But these inside features, like use a lighter touch.
Lighter touch.
Lighter touch. Okay. So I'm gonna have you use that lighter pencil for the other side.
Before I do this, I would like to congratulate.
We got a winner?
Congratulate.
Congratulate.
You've graduated to a congratulations winner.
You congratulated to new.
It's a new pad, and that is Pyromancer Adept.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're getting this awesome Wacom Intuos tab. The tablet pad thing.
This is very similar to the one I use on my couch. So get on your couch, put on some Gilmore Girls, and
Be like
draw
Babs.
your heart out.
Yeah. Let us know how you like it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
If you draw
Pyromancer.
anything on it, let us send it to us.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Yes, please do. Yay. Okay. Let me see here. Back to this ear ear situation.
Yeah, yeah. So the other
coming
side,
down. Okay.
Just
yeah, I see what you're
reverse that.
saying.
So you
Just
got
reverse it.
this number from the top to
This
the
number.
bottom. Yep. And then this little guy right here.
A little kind of reverse kidney bean.
Yep. And then this kind of loop that around there.
And then loop.
Kind of like a backwards J, I guess you would connect to that.
Yeah.
If that's helpful, that lingo. And then,
And you are kind of connecting it. I see
Yeah.
what you're doing. Yes. Okay.
and like, you guys
fix this
can add or
side.
take away. Yeah, inside ears are weird, and they're a lot like nostrils, where it's like if you add too much, it's gonna be too weird.
weird,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, this is a very simplified way to do it. In some cartoons, you'll see like it's literally just like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you keep going, and it's gonna look crazy.
It's gonna look, it's gonna look like you have cauliflower ear.
Yeah. So you could also just do that simpler version right here, guys. If this is like too funky or doesn't feel right on your drawing, like you kind of guesstimate what level cartoon you've got going on, and do the
how much you
corresponding
want.
ear.
So let's see. Now I feel like I have to fix that just a little.
Yeah, no, that's great. I love that, Marisha. I'm so proud. I think that's exactly what you should be doing. If it doesn't look right to you, adjust.
Just adjust.
Yeah, just adjust.
Just do the little kidney bean over here.
Oh, and you've got it
loop
over
back
there too, so you don't have
around.
to turn your head if it's easier.
Oh yeah, that's, well, kind of.
And we'll put some hair in front of that.
And then we'll,
If it doesn't, so if it's not gonna look great, we can just have some hair tendrils
Just
fall in
hair.
front of that, those weird ear insides.
Yeah.
And like a lot of art is facing your limits and adjusting them with your strengths or whatever. So we'll maybe cover those up, or maybe just cover up one side if one looks better than the other. Maybe she
Pick
put her
one. Yeah.
hand of, like that kind of thing.
I've never felt so inspired while being admonished.
That's good. I love that. I hope you guys are feeling similar. Let's see, where's my
Okay.
Kiki? Okay, here she is. Again, yep, you got the right pencil. Yeah. We're gonna do a little nose. I'm gonna give her a real cute little 2 nostril number. Not too much detail, because the nose can always get a little bit
weird.
A little bit weird. So I'm doing basically a bigger version. I'm doing just like a little C, like a little, this number, but like very small up here. Okay. And then I'm gonna add a little side nostril there. And that's gonna be her nose.
I see.
So you're doing this shape and then this area right here. And it's kind of like where the nose is casting the most shadow is what's creating the lines.
Cool. Okay. Oh man.
I'm gonna do a little fancy advanced stuff while you do those C shapes, okay?
Yes, please.
So I'm gonna add this line here, and then this, and then maybe a cute little. Does Kiki have freckles?
A lot of people draw her with freckles, and I always imagined her having a little freckles.
Okay.
So
Good
yes.
To know.
I would say yeah.
That's
She's got
so
some little.
cute.
She's got little frecklies.
Okay, I'll add some freckles, and you can too.
Am I following my underdrawing too much?
So that's like a fur bulk nose, what you did there. Oh, it's a little alien.
It's wide, right?
Which is fine,
It's
yeah.
weird.
Like these are going here toward the tip, so you want to kind of pinch them
Let's
in
try
more.
This again.
Yeah. So
I feel like I made them too archy.
Yeah, I think you got
Too
caught
tall.
up on the shape, and
Okay.
you weren't thinking about the form of the nose. So think nose, nose, nose overall, and then kind of like draw where you think the nostrils would kind of go.
Okay, let's try this again. I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling a little better about this.
Yes, perfect. Much better. Yeah. And like, you know what I would do? I would just take my little pinky and do like a little shadow under your nose.
Cute.
And then now that you've got that in there, you don't really need this like triangle anymore, so you can kind of like erase
Get rid of that.
That might be too tiny. But you know what? She's an elf. Maybe she's got the tiniest,
like
cutest
a
nose in the
delicate-
whole world. Let's keep working on our face, and if it still feels small, we can adjust it later.
Adjust. Okay. Let me. Sure. I don't know.
Yeah. I like her.
Yeah, it's getting there.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Kiki smile. It's gonna be real sweet. I think. I'll do it more straight because she's so genuine and pure. She's not very crooked. So I'm doing the little corner of the lip, and then these two are gonna meet at this bow in the middle.
At that little kind of part
Yeah.
thing.
So we're gonna do like this, and I'm just gonna copy it on the other side. Kiki.
So it's like drawing a mustache, but it's your lips.
Yeah. So this is just
Right.
one style lip. Like there's all kinds.
There are lips of all kinds.
There's all kinds. You could do like a cute little meowy kind of thing, and then add this and this.
Meowy.
Yeah, like if you did kind
Welcome
of
to meowy.
that shape.
I think I'm getting a very heart-shaped with this, but you know what?
Let me see what
She's got some heart-shaped lips.
That's cute.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
So we can just like fix it later. Okay. So we're gonna do the top lip, which I'll just make simpler by doing like one.
Oh, I was doing the top lip. Got it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. See what I was
what
pointing
you're
to the
saying.
middle of our mouth. Yeah,
Got it,
yeah. But you know what? That's fine. You can add the
kinda-
middle one there if you
No.
want.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah. You want to try to start with the most prominent thing of
Line.
each face. So like the middle of the lips, the where it would be parted.
Kind of.
Yeah. Oh, I have to fix that funky top thing.
Which top thing?
I
This
think
top
like
thing?
erasing where it's like flipping up and just bringing it down would
Down.
help that a lot.
Okay.
And you guys check out your own, like what's it looking like. Just adjust if you gotta adjust.
Use your heart.
Does
Your
it look
heart
janky in your
Does-
heart?
Does it look janky in your heart?
I'm gonna lighten my my sketch underdrawing.
Oh man. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I just did. Hang on. Hang on. Don't look. Don't
Okay.
look.
All right, I'm not gonna look yet.
Don't look.
I'm just gonna do some of this. I'm gonna maybe add freckles. Freckles are also tricky. You don't wanna go too light with them. Or you don't wanna go too dark with them. They could look like crazy
you got
potholes.
pox.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. And then
Let me see this. You gotta move it up.
the lip.
Well, yeah, I think just a little. Well, no, okay, maybe not. I think you do. What do you think? What does it look like to you? Does it look okay to you?
I think
I think maybe both of them. A little
yeah, I
higher.
think that's the issue. I
Yeah.
think that it looks like someone stretched her face right
Yeah.
here.
Let's fix it.
All right, let's fix
Let's
it.
fix it. Practice makes perfect.
Bye nose.
Bye, guys. I know we
Bye
worked so hard.
lips.
But how's yours
I'm gonna
looking?
try it again.
Take
I'm
this time
excited to see
to
how it
polish up
goes.
another thing, or maybe your
Yeah.
nose looks kind of funky. Check it out. Reevaluate. So do a little. I would do a little
okay.
dash of where you're gonna put your new nose.
So let's see, maybe like bringing it up a little bit like here.
Yeah.
And then
I I think I'm looking at it at an angle, so it's like a little bit hard for me to catch some of this.
Gauge. I mean, I kind of
Yeah,
am
that
too.
looks good.
And then her lip would then fall, like, let's do that middle thing.
Like, move before you get too far without me. Yeah.
This
yeah,
is the
that's
middle
good.
part. Is that too high now?
No, I
If
think
it's
a
like-
little bit.
This is top and then
look
this
at
is the
her?
bottom.
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see, this is kind of, and then the edge of the, you said the edge of the mouth goes like kind of in line with the pupils?
Yeah, like it wouldn't go farther than the pupil. Like you don't have to bring it all the way out to there.
Yeah.
Like even mine, like
I
don't
see.
go out, but you don't want to go past that.
Because then
And,
you got crazy Joker
You know,
smile.
I'm trying of drawing her like elves' faces like in my heart. 10 minutes, okay. They're kind of more pinched and stuff. So like the lines in my heart are kind of more like this. But that's just kind of for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Once
They're
again,
just
we'll
like,
kind of start getting to
we'll
to breaking rules.
yeah, but when we get into more things. But she's looking very lovely so far.
So let's see, you gave her like kind of a little, I give her a little bit more, this kind of curves.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she has like a weird mustache, right?
Yeah. Maybe curve up the corners a little bit so she's just smiling just a little softly. Maybe I might jump ahead while you're working.
Yeah.
What do you think, Marisha?
Go for
So
it.
people can maybe catch up. So I'm gonna add some eyebrows. So we're gonna go like this. Start out with the bottom or the top line, wherever you kind of place them. Add in some brows right above the eyes. I made them kind of high because Kiki's very like bright and curious and cute, so we'll make them a little bit high.
Kiki.
Whereas Bo's are like lower and more all concentrated in one area because she's scowling and
Well, now she's
squinting.
got a super fat lip. Now it looks like she got stung by a bee.
Just a little
right
bit
in the
higher.
bottom lip.
And like feel free, like Marisha, like do like a light version of where, do a couple light marks, and then just follow through with a dark one of which one feels the best
Feels
to
right.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that feels right.
Yeah, so cute. Yes. Let's give her some brows.
She's got, it's a little crooked, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
You can like you kind of don't even need these to connect like
connect.
super hard either.
Okay.
So
That's better.
yeah, you just kind of need a hint of a bottom lip,
Yeah.
like I've got.
Okay.
Yes, very sweet.
Yeah.
Some
Oh,
brows.
and you said brows. Okay.
Yes.
So.
And then I'm gonna do some hair. Maybe lower.
See, I feel like yours come down pretty far.
Yeah, I
enough.
just like,
Oh man, symmetry is hard.
it's really hard. We'll do a 3/4 head next time. So like next episode, I'm gonna have us all rotate this like Scary Terry guide to the side a little bit. And then we'll draw it from here and we'll have a little bit more wiggle room because we won't have to do it so symmetrical. But I think it's important to start out with that so you know.
Like, how does nature do it?
It barely does it. Even Nisha barely gets it right. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got like she looks
Cute.
a,
She looks like a Disney princess right now. It's perfect. This is exactly like Kiki should. All right.
she looks like she's got one eyebrow that's kind of like, But that's fine.
I think it's pretty good. We're gonna do because we gotta wrap it up really soon.
Yeah.
Let's do just light. You can tighten this up later and bring it back as your homework
Totally.
maybe.
Yeah.
but
Homework, you guys.
let's do some waves of hair. So I'm starting out with this is like her roots, and then her hair is gonna fall on top. So I'm gonna give her,
And you're pretty much like at the top of your,
yeah, the
Your
top of the skull, maybe
skull.
a little bit lower.
okay.
And then I'm gonna mimic that on the other side and have it fall over here. And then I'm gonna put her kind of hair half up and half down. And then bring it down.
Oh my God, so cute.
And then I'm gonna zoom out a little bit to get her signature headdress in. So I'm just trying to do waves of hair. They kind of in pieces. Hairs can be in big chunks. You can kind of think of them as separate pieces. And like this stuff over here by her neck, some of that you can shadow in and can fall behind her neck. And I'm gonna do a couple little fun lines for a really quick tiara.
Cute. Oh man, she just got poofy.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about erasing hair because it's so forgiving. So I would do, and it just became like a line in her head. And then add some more like this. Here, see if you can kind of do that on the other side.
That's scary.
No, hair is so forgiving because it can just be blowing in the wind or like sitting on her shoulders and stuff.
Speaking of,
We're doing a lot of
hair.
like this kind of number.
It's weird. My brain sees like flipping it the opposite way.
It's
It's
tough.
hard. There we go.
There you go.
I see what's happening.
Yeah.
I kept wanting to.
She looks great.
Yeah.
Yes. Sweet.
I just gotta. I can't, Babs. It
Okay,
looks
fix
like
it. But it looks.
it's in
just
my
like-
heart. It's janky in my art heart.
Follow your art heart. Don't listen to me. Do listen to me. I'm gonna add some butterfly.
Yeah, it's just
wings
she's not too
behind
bad.
here. No, I
She's
don't
not
like
too
that.
bad.
No, she's not at all. She's not at all. I love her. Maybe add some freckles to her.
Okay, like a little. I put a little tiny, but freckles aren't like perfectly symmetrical either.
No,
They're
not at
not
all.
circles. They're like.
And like you kind of want to do like a darker one and then a small light one and then a bigger darker one and a small light one.
Oh,
And it kind of makes a nice
I
like
see.
freckle pattern.
Cute. Oh, hi Kiki.
Okay, I definitely need a reference deer antlers to get these right, but I'm just like drawing some quickie ones in.
You know, I think
But
my Keyleth is off for the day. She's just kind of taking a casual day at home.
she's not.
She's
you're
not, gonna
add
put the headdress on today.
Well,
guess
let's
I
give her some
could.
earrings or something.
Let's give her some earrings. That sounds good.
Are you scared to draw it?
Yeah. She looks so good
She looks really
now
good so
that
far.
I'm afraid if I start like drawing antlers over her head.
I know, and we're running out of time. You know, we'll save that for another
I'll come
time.
back when we
But
do
I think this is so
accessories.
lovely. And okay, guys, are you ready for this?
Yes. Lesson 2. Hang on. We'll let Chief make that. There we go. Yes.
Lesson 1, lesson 2.
Yeah. Look at that.
How'd your drawings turn out, guys?
That's not too shabby considering.
No, not at all. That's crazy.
Progress.
That's crazy. We might need to make these longer. This is too short. We didn't get to answer questions and stuff.
Yeah, normally we wanted to do a thing. We'll answer just a couple of questions. We'll go over a few more minutes. Because one of the important things about art in this show is not just about improving it, but also like how do you keep pursuing it and seeing
Yeah, and I
people
wanted
in
to
your
answer like career
position.
questions for you guys.
Yeah,
maybe
so
for what I
if
can.
you have any questions for Babs, we'll try and get like 1 or 2.
This is cool. It's just the chat on there. You can see.
Yeah, just we got our chat.
Oh.
And the iPad just died. So, true story. So you know what? Maybe next week. Think about your questions.
Literally, it was in your hand.
It died.
Quit. It was just like, nah, not this week, guys.
But yeah, think about questions that you have. Feel free to tweet at us and of course like post in chat, and maybe we'll pick one from Twitter as like a jumping off point.
Yeah.
Because how long have you been arting for professionally?
Professionally, even before like high school, kind of.
Really?
Yeah, I used to do oil portraits for money. Yeah, I'm actually pretty good. I'm wicked good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tweet some out.
Yeah,
but
I want to see
that's
some of
like
these.
how I made money in high school, and during the summer I would do these oil portraits, and
That's amazing.
it was awesome. My mom was like an interior. She's a seamstress for an interior designer, so she knew all these like
High-end people.
rich ladies that like needed paintings of their kids.
And they're
and
like,
stuff.
paid my Shih Tzu.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I learned how to oil paint way back then. Like I came to art school with like business cards. Like I was like that. I was like that kind
You were
of kid.
on it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I had a really good mentor that kind of taught me a lot of that businessy stuff. And, graduated, realized the painting department was really snobby and leaned into the illustration department instead because it was more fun. And then I graduated. I worked as a game artist for a couple years on mobile games and Facebook games, and then
Cool.
got contacted started doing freelance for newspapers and made toys for Hasbro, like designed toys for Hasbro, which is really fun. And then, which I can't show because that stuff is super secret.
Yeah.
And then did DC Comics, drew Batgirl for DC Comics for 3 years, and did Motor Crush, and now I'm here with you, good people.
Teaching the world your
I
joy.
know a lot about a lot of different areas of freelance. So like I feel like I could offer a lot more
advice.
Yeah. When we have more time. I'm sorry.
We have more time,
guys.
but it's okay because we'll kind of, especially now that they know your backstory a little
Yeah.
bit more,
And,
and
like-
that we will try and spend 15 minutes or so at the end of each episode. Doing like a Q&A. And then also we wanted to show off some of your mad skills at times too, which I mean we got a lot of that today as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, I want to show you my cute D&D character, Chie.
Wait, her name's Chie?
Yeah.
Cute.
She's a tiefling because I love Mary Elizabeth's Zara.
Zara.
She's so fun.
Yes.
She's so great. I was like, I'm gonna be a tiefling when I start my campaign. So this is Chie. She's tiefling warlock.
Oh. Is this a scan-in? Was that first one?
This is digital, and then this was just a picture on my phone of my sketchbook.
That is rad.
So I don't know if you can even see, but there's my circle. There's my circle
Yeah, you can
inside her
see it
head.
on there.
And then that's my line. So like I kind of just cut out a lot of that. And once these episodes will go faster, once you can kind of edit out and practice that a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
we'll jump more to the line work faster once you don't need to do the
all
guide
that
as
much.
hard.
Yeah.
And like I think we might be there next. I mean, look at this.
once again.
That's crazy.
Pretty good, you guys. Pretty good.
So now you guys have that everything is content episode, and this episode, you guys can replay them and practice. And I know it's like, I watched that episode already, I don't need to do it again. You do, you gotta practice.
do it again. Yeah.
You know how
I'm
I
gonna
drew
practice too.
heads a million bazillion times, and art is not like a bicycle, it is like a muscle that atrophies. So like the more you practice, the stronger that muscle gets.
Yeah.
And the less you practice, it's gonna get a little bit worse.
Start getting janky.
Yeah.
Your janky art hard.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna try and practice as well. I'm gonna do homework with me.
Maybe add that headdress if you're
Yeah, I'm gonna
feeling
try
a
and
little
add
bit
the
bold
headdress.
later.
I'm gonna also play with my
Yeah, check it
Cintiq,
out.
my 16-inch. Great for beginners. Thank you once again, Wacom,
Thank you,
for
Wacom.
sponsoring us. It's
Yes.
super awesome.
I feel like I've barely said the name because I just found out today I've been saying it
It's
wrong
not
for a
Wacom,
million
yeah, it's
years, so I'm
Wacom. Yeah.
horrified to contribute to that sponsorship excitement because I was like, don't say it wrong the whole time. But I'm gonna work on that too. That's gonna be my homework.
Yeah, your homework. Yeah, your warm-ups. Well, I showed you some vocal warm-ups.
Yes.
That will not help you in pronunciation, but you have those tools too.
I will work.
All right, guys. I think that's all we have time for today on our very first episode of Pub Draw.
I hope you guys liked it.
Yes, thank you, Babs.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
excited.
you. This is amazing. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I mean, hopefully you learned something about drawing.
I'm gonna make you into a burly art beast by the end of this.
I am so excited.
All of you guys, stick with me. Trust me. These are the building blocks to just like draw. You're gonna do it.
Babs Tarr, best sensei.
Yes.
So good. If you did draw something today and you want a chance to win one of these Wacom Cintiq 16s,
Let's see your Kiki.
I want to see your Kiki. Submit your drawing to pubdraw@critroll.com. We will announce the winner at the beginning of next week's episode, so you're going to want to tune into that. Submit. I want to see it. And of course, you can always use the hashtag PubDraw, and we will see all of your fun drawings
Yeah,
online.
I want to see. Please send
wanna
them. It
see?
was so fun last time.
Yeah. Thank you all so much. Thank you again, Babs.
You're so welcome.
So excited
Next
to be on
week.
this journey, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching this episode of Pub Draw. Of course, yeah, it was
I hope
good.
you had fun.
Hope you learned something. As
Yes.
always, tune in live on Critical Role to catch the episodes as they happen. 5 p.m. Wednesdays.
And send us your drawings. Hashtag PubDraw.
Hashtag Pub Draw. Like, favorite, subscribe, and submit.
Thanks, guys.